Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Outside Johnson. Here's O'Neal. Shoots over Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side. The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Here's Nowitzki. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Marion. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Johnson. Marion misses. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Down low. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Cooper. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Marion. The three. Kept alive. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, we know Dirk Nowitzki is the master at drawing contact, and once at the free throw line, he usually delivers.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Now here's Bryant. The baseline J. Rebounded by Marion.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Over to the wing. Here's Finley. To the right side. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Outside Johnson. Outside Davis. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And here's Doncic. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now Los Angeles with it. Now here's Johnson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Tipped.
And Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
To the left side wing. Pass to Finley. To the inside. Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
No, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Stolen by Davis. And here's Doncic. Here's Nowitzki. Check by Davis. Again, the miss by Dallas.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to O'Neal. From deep, Johnson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Gotta love Nowitzki setting his guys up with perfect passes.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Bryant, right side. Shot from the wing. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pass to Nowitzki. Now Doncic. He's scoreless. Here's Marion. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nowitzki. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second team foul.
Free throw good. Bryant.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And both free throws good for Bryant.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Nowitzki. Now here's Davis. He's covered by O'Neal. And here's Doncic outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Doncic, right side. Pass to Nowitzki. Now here's Doncic. 6 to shoot.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Back to Davis. Now Johnson. And here's O'Neal. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Nowitzki. Back to Doncic. Oh, and the jam by Doncic.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
It's stolen by Johnson. And then Bryant with the dunk. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Pass to Finley. Here's Nowitzki. There's Davis with the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Bryant with it. From the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Bryant's got 6.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And it's Nowitzki missing.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Anthony Davis. First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Baylor. The rebound by Nowitzki. Dallas trails by 5. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic with it. Out to the wing. Here's Nowitzki. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
That's the end.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Los Angeles up 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. But they've been fun to watch.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's West. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. West has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Here's Davis. Blocked. Here's West. Got a hand on it. They get it back. To the middle. Another shot. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Pass to Nowitzki. Jacks up a 3. Pure from three-point range. Nowitzki's got 6.
Dirk is going to finish his career as one of the best scorers in the history of the game.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Worthy. To the paint. They swipe it. Takes the 3. Blackman, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Baylor. Deflected.
Well, tremendous instincts and great position. Chandler scoping that one the entire way.
Here's Doncic. The rebound by Chandler.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Irving with it. Now Doncic defending.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Here's West. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. West has got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Number 42.
Drills it from deep. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, really good passer for his size. Chandler always keeps his head up, looking for opportunities to help his team.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And Dallas making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Kidd. Here's Aguirre. Here's Kidd. The shot comes out. Good D by Doncic. Inside, Abdul-Jabbar. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Out to the right wing. And Dallas hits again from deep.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Outside Irving. Pass to Kidd. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Now Los Angeles with it.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, the visiting team. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Shots blocked.
One of the great rim protectors really over the last decade or so. Chandler just twice on the pipes on that one.
Dallas shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls. That puts them up 1 point in the game now.
The away team, number 42.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's Los Angeles now. Johnson with it. To the inside. O'Neal. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Irving. Out to the right wing. Lots of room. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Pass to Blackman. Tipped away. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Good on the 13-footer.
You are not going to find too many better in the mid-range than Kyrie Irving.
And here's Johnson. Here's Cooper. Johnson inside. Good on the shot. Johnson's got 6. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Pass to Blackman. Outside for Irving. 4 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Bryant with it. Irving picks him up. Bryant outside. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it's amazing to me that Tyson Chandler, after all of these years in the league, is still an effective big man who can anchor a defense and rebound at a high level. Truly extraordinary.
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Pass to Cooper. Outside Johnson. Now here's Bryant. Off target from three-point range. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Davis. The rebound by Chandler. 1:07 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Irving. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Right side O'Neal. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Ball goes to Dallas.
And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Irving. Here's Kidd. Here's Blackman. On target from range.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Now Bryant. He's guarded by Irving. And then Bryant with the dunk.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Rebounded by Johnson.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Chandler. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Finley. Here's Nowitzki. Check by Davis. Here's Finley. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Johnson.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And here's O'Neal. Check by Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Boy, you better have a lot of confidence to shoot from that deep. Doncic, yes, sir.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your Lakers, Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Johnson. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Pass to Marion. Doncic outside. They set a pick. Here's Nowitzki. Shot clock at 5. And he can't bank that one in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Bryant. Rebounded by Marion. And so it's Dallas with it. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Davis down low. And finished off by Davis!
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Now Johnson. He's got 7. Down low. O'Neal misses.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Here's Nowitzki. Off target with the 3.
Well, this is a night you look at your teammates and pat them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Left side, Johnson. Doncic pulls down the board.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Marion misses. Here's Johnson. Pass to Cooper. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. That shot missing. And Bryant, here we go. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. To the inside. Davis. Again, the miss by Dallas.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, man. Talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Back to Doncic. Here's Davis. Second shot opportunity. And he can't get that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. So it's Los Angeles now.
Timeout.
Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Called here.
Timeout.
Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Bryant with it. 12 points for him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Dallas trails by 4. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. The shot by Kidd, no good. And here's Johnson. He has 7. Outside O'Neal. Outside for Davis. That 3's off the mark. Irving looking around. Pass to Kidd. Here's the break. And here's Bryant outside. Buries it from 3. Bryant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's amazing to me. I mean, this is what so many teams try to find now in transition. The open 3.
Here's Irving. Here's Chandler. To get back on track. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. To the middle. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Bryant, left side. And there's the rejection. And they recover it. On the wing, Bryant. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And he's going for the oop here. There's the steal. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And this is his third trip to the line tonight. Free throw good. Bryant. Now Los Angeles with it. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to O'Neal. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Inside. Here's Irving. That shot off. Davis with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 10. Lets the three fly. Oh, Anthony Davis reins in the three.
Nice work from AD. He finds his comfort zone behind the three-point line.
To the paint. Ooh, poked away. Outside for Irving. Over Bryant. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Here's Baylor. This is the most they've led. 13 points. Inside. Here's Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got his first basket of the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Kidd. Outside Irving. Down low. Blackman. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Blackman's got his second bucket of the night.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Here's Baylor. And he drives in. Basket counts. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Los Angeles up by 15. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's West to the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to Chandler. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, what a transition for Chandler. He comes into the league as a quick, skinny guy. Now plays with power.
Here's West. Here's Worthy. Here's Doncic. Pass to Worthy. Launches it. Kidd with a rebound. Dallas trails by 15. Here's Chandler. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, huge wingspan, even for that center position. Chandler can throw it down from really anywhere within a few feet of the rim.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And the basket by West.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Blackman. Here's Kidd. No good with the triple. Here's West. Can't connect from short range. Dallas trails by 16. Pass to Irving. Here's Chandler. Here's Blackman. There's the three. Doncic pulls down the board. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's West. Doncic outside. To the middle. Here's Baylor. And he bangs it home with one hand.
The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Blackman. Drains the triple.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up to the Lakers. They led by as many as 18. Pass to West. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Irving with it. Now Doncic defending. And they're on the break. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Number 42 at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. Both shots good from the strike. Lakers call timeout. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Lakers call timeout. Los Angeles leading by 13. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Checking in for Dallas. Number 41, Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
O'Neal on the wing. And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Knocks down the long J.
3 points.
Marion's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Finley. Back to Doncic. Here's Finley. 3-pointer. And Dallas hits again from deep.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Johnson on the wing. Five to shoot. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here. You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy. And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
Free throw no good for Bryant.
One shot.
Now Los Angeles with it. They've got a 9-point lead. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Davis. Back to Johnson. Here's the hook. And it's blocked by Davis. And here's the fast break. Kicks it to Doncic. Here's Finley. Davis down low. And then Davis punches it home.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the final quarter.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. And there's the screen. Doncic with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Here's Davis. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Yeah, the versatility of Davis on offense, he doesn't have to be right under the hoop to score.
Looking to end this cold spell. And the layup is good by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Finley can't hit. And so Davis will bring it up for the Lakers. They led by as many as 18. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Pass to Cooper. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. And he takes that one up and powers it through. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now Los Angeles with it. 7-point differential. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Doncic, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Los Angeles picking up the win. And with this win, they've piled on the pressure. They only need one more victory to close the series out.
And this was a critical performance. And 2-2, a team.